Alright guys, so you're going to take two 10-inch pieces of cotton batting, 100% cotton batting, and two 10 by 10-inch pieces of cotton fabric. And what we're going to do is, just like I pointed in the video, you're going to stitch from corner to corner on both of them. You make sure your thread is 100% cotton. That way they're microwavable. If you're not worried about shoving them in the microwave, then you can use polyester or whatever you'd like. But if you want them to be microwavable or you're marketing them as microwavable, please use 100% cotton. Otherwise, they're going to melt and torch in the microwave. So you're going to stitch from corner to corner. I'm talking a lot faster than I'm actually working in this video, even though it's in 3 times. Then you're going to fold it in half and do 1 inch up by 2 inch deep and then you're going to flip it over and turn it in half the other way and do the same thing. And then you're going to stitch on those lines. Those are called darts. So you're going to stitch all 4 darts on both pieces. And that's my son. He's mad at me right now. But he'll just have to deal with it. Anyway, so you're going to do that in all 4 pieces. And I'm working so slow, even though it's in... I should have just done 1 and then cut and then, but whatever. You're here for the lesson, and that's what you're getting. All right, so you've stitched all 4 darts on each side of the bowl cozy. Then you're going to cut them. You're probably going to leave about a 1/4 inch of a seam allowance when you cut. That way the seams won't break, when you flip it over. Now you're going to flip the one that way, just like that. It's in right sides are facing. God, I cannot talk this morning. I'm so sorry. And then you're going to do a 1/2 inch seam allowance around the whole entire thing. Make sure you leave a 2 inch, like a 2 inch or 2.5 inch gap. That way you can flip it inside out. Otherwise, you are not going to have a good time. But yeah, 1/2 inch seam allowance, leave a 2 inch gap, 2.5 inch if you feel like it. And now you're going to trim around all the excess, leave about a 1/4 inch. And if you wanted to, you could probably just sew a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I just like sewing at a 1/2 inch seam allowance because it gives me a little bit more wiggle room. Now you're going to turn it inside out, which I struggle with all the time. Make sure you pop all your corners out. That way it looks nice and, fancy. And now that that's done, you're going to do the top stitch around. I do... I do about a 1/4 inch around the top stitch as well. I was going to say 5/8 inch, but that doesn't make any sense. So you're going to do a 1/4 inch top stitch around the whole entire thing. And bam, you have a nice